What up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another fresh episode of True Talk Naija. Una know as we dey run am now. This one, we are speaking about relationship. We're going to be talking about relationship, and I've got two able men with me here in the studio. I have Eezee by my left, and I have Big Sam by my right hand side. So now, guys, do not forget that this podcast is proudly sponsored by Ezee. You know, that's the right network to use. You guys go get Airtel SIM today and use it. So guys, we are diving into business and we are talking about relationship. I want to ask them, let me start from Big Sam. Big Sam, what is relationship?
Why are you starting from?
I need to start from you. Now you my mind speak.
Okay, that's a very
What
good choice.
is relationship?
All right, so well, to me, I want to say that relationship can be defined from two. Would I say from two class of people?
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, based on two. Will I say a kind of? I'm just trying to zone my definition right now from different perspectives of what relationship should be. And I will say that relationship, starting from the time of our forefathers down to the times of our fathers, it actually has a pattern to which they actually defined relationship.
Now definition I ask.
Of course, before I can
this
give you
definition join the long.
No, we need to build a context towards what we are discussing, so that we can definitely know what we are talking about. Because I can't just say that relationship is this, and maybe probably our audience will not like, no, this guy is wrong.
But everybody have their own definition.
So definitely my own definition from two aspects. So I'm gonna say, let me just give you what definition is all. Relationship is all about from two aspects of from 2 points of view. So from the aspect of our forefathers to the aspect of our forefathers, relationship is all about love. Relationship is all about affection. Relationship is all about who we perceive ourselves to be and how we can collaborate to see that we bring such feeling into reality that could actually lead to a beneficial, in quote, whatever they've achieved.
So are you saying relationship is it's kind of beneficial to both parties?
Yeah, based on our forefathers' time, which I experienced, you understand, is a beneficial mode where two people coming together to achieve a common goal in spite of their differences. You understand? So relationship on that aspect of what I'm explaining right now is not just it's just more of a kind of a beneficial mode. Do you understand? Now, coming to our present age right now, relationship is more of a survival mode.
Survival mode.
So you could see beneficial mode
and
now,
survival
mode. So if you want to ask me, I'll say that the two aspects of relationship which actually compose my own definition is survival mode and beneficial mode. So let me talk more about the survival mode. So relationship in this present age is all about how I can survive with you and how you can probably survive with me.
Like helping each other.
Not really helping. It's more like, what if I want to survive with you, what do you bring to the table?
To the table. like you guys have to, the both of you have to be assets, not liabilities.
Yeah, of course.
To each other.
So of course, if I'm a man, I want to get married to you, I should be able to know your what? Your capacity.
But wait. You people keep
definition
saying...
my love.
Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Why does she have to with me? You open the table, so let's enjoy the conversation.
I don't tire. But wait, Big Sam. I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
In that part where you said that what is she bringing to the table?
What is it bringing?
I'm coming back. Yeah. Now I want to ask Eezee, what's your own definition?
Well, Ezee me, what's my general here? You see, I they diversify English, Yoruba, both all join. Now, relationship. Remember, very dark man and his mom. If there is no relationship between the two of them, then there cannot be very dark man. In Kokon Shele, Larry, mommy very dark man, but daddy very dark man. Tomo very dark man. To Wasile Aye.
Kilo Shele.
No, we are not going there. definition is all about relationship.
No,
If there was no relationship between very dark man's mom and very dark man's dad, very dark man is not going to exist. Now, relationship is the state of being connected.
Bravo.
Money say.
Okay, so he just says relationship is just,
A state
connection.
of being together, yes.
And now
Being
Big Sam is
connected.
saying relationship is in two ways. One, beneficial, and two, survival mode.
Okay, sorry to cut you. Now, when you say beneficial, what do you mean? When you say survival mode, what do you mean?
Now, fantastic. I'm going to actually explain my analogy based on your own definition.
English.
You said relationships is all about being connected.
Yes.
Yes.
And you did not emphasize further what will now be the impact or what will now
Of
be
the
end product
connection.
of those connections.
Okay.
You understand? So that is why I said, starting point is connection. So being connected together can be beneficial
Yeah.
in terms of business,
Mhm.
in terms of something else,
Yeah.
in terms of maybe probably a casual relationship
Yeah, that's
or
true.
probably a further relationship.
Yeah.
And being connected can also be survival. Do you understand? So
True.
everything I've actually said is all narrowly down to what Ijo has actually defined its own
Yes.
relationship to be. Only that he did not actually bisect it the way I'm bisecting it.
Wow. So that means it could be connected financially, it could be connected career-wise, it could be
Yes.
connected
Emotionally.
business-wise,
Yeah.
It could be-
emotionally.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Of course. So relationship is not just being it's not a one standing
It's not a one-way traffic.
It has its own branches.
It's not
whereby you
about
can
only
actually-
romance. It's not all about romance.
But like you just by,
romance.
what do you mean by romance?
Yes. Now you were saying
Because
something
I
about
remember,
relationship.
sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
Ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní industry, let me first cast wrong by. Torí now, relationship tá à ń sọ yìí, this relationship of a thing.
Yeah.
What happened between Chinwo and Ezee Tee? If there was no relationship, that means Chinwo won't blow.
But what kind of relationship are you saying is
Ẹ̀rù
between?
bí àwọn ọmọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́mọ máa fẹ́ ló máa sọ? Ó ṣe mi ni mo kò tún ọ.
Wait.
But ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé I'm not saying that something is happening between them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Chinwo and the manager, those guys are fantastic guys. Those guys, they are fantastic guys.
Yeah.
Now, relationship Tony,
Yeah.
there was an agreement,
Mhm.
and that agreement was on paper. At the end of the day, my own point now is that if there was no relationship between Chinwo and Ezee Tee, and that means Chinwo won't get to where she is today. We know. Wait. Don't get me wrong. God's grace is sufficient for all.
Uh-huh.
But now we need people to survive.
Yes.
Okay, imagine me, Kenny, Big Sam. If we're not on this podcast, we cannot have this podcast.
I know.
But because we have a relationship amidst ourselves. So relationship ṣe pàtàkì. But if it's my just by ni mo fẹ́ mọ̀ nípa romance yẹn.
But wait. You mentioned relationship between Chinwo and Ezee Tee. You are saying if there's no relationship, like what type of relationship do you want to be between Chinwo and Ezee Tee?
Because that is like a gospel space. They cannot have anything because they love Christ. So they cannot have anything like
This guy.
won't make sense now. Chinwo and Ezee Tee, they are the body of Christ.
Yeah.
They cannot have anything outside that. There's a contract.
So why are you now using Chinwo and Ezee Tee as an example?
Ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ là ń sọ, they took the two of them or they went to court.
Okay.
We need to get our facts right.
Now, is it that they have a bad relationship or a good relationship? Because if they really do have a good relationship with each other, why are they in court?
Now, let me now dissect
This is
it.
why I'm laughing.
In relationship, we have what we call what we call the bad relationship and the good relationship.
Okay.
Now, the good life is built on a good relationship, while the bad life is built on a bad relationship.
Yeah.
Now, looking at Chinwo and what's it called?
And
Ezee Tee.
And Ezee Tee.
Yeah.
Relationship one business in it. And it was a business relationship that had some issues because the contract documents that were displayed online, I think there was a breach of contract from one of the parties or maybe the two parties.
Yeah.
We need to seek the two people on the same place for us to hear what is happening, because we cannot jump into conclusion because Chinwo came out, she was crying and she was doing this. Chinwo is right, Ezee Tee is right, but we need to hear the basic truth from the two of them on the same desk.
Okay.
So the bottom line of my own conversation, a bit more or lot over just
Yes.
is that Messi Chinwo and Ezee Tee, they are in a business relationship. Get it right. They are not doing boyfriend and girlfriend because it is a body of Christ.
Okay. So Big Sam, why are you laughing?
Yeah, the reason I'm laughing is because everything that Eezee is saying, yeah, of course, it actually makes a good lot of sense, but it still actually boils down to my definition of relationship.
You see?
Okay, I agree with Big Sam.
Yeah, because
I agree with Big
And I
Sam.
want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
He said, I want to add transactional. Relationship too can also be transactional.
that is when it's beneficial.
That is when it is
And
beneficial.
also, that is when it's on a survival mode. See, whatever word we want to coin out is already been split into two ways.
Yes, that's
So
true.
let's take a look at Messi Chinwo and Ezee Tee, just like what you said. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Wait. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ, gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ, rewind it. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ, no, you can add allegedly, but gbogbo nǹkan tí mi sọ, see, I remain for the truth and for the truth. Mo quote Messi Chinwo, mo de tún quote Ezee Tee. That's why I said they are the body of Christ. So get it right. Honestly, even if I'm being taken to court, but I'm winning it. Ṣé mo sọ pé ṣe nǹkan kan ni? Ṣé mo sọ? Wait, that's why I said okay, the main thing is that we're talking about relationship and we have to be factual here. Business relationship, what? And by English, there's business relationship, there's finance relationship, there's career relationship, there's job relationship. So we're talking about Ezee Tee and Messi Chinwo. They should come back on the desk and tell us the basic truth. We have been hearing from one side and the other side via social media platform.
It might be nice, it might be.
But now, one thing I want to clear out is that we have to be factual here. I didn't say anything against Messi Chinwo, and I did because be allegedly. Messi Chinwo and Ezee Tee, practical example. Messi Chinwo and Ezee Tee. Yes. So Messi Chinwo and Ezee Tee, they are into a business relationship which has expired because due to unforeseen circumstances. So it expired because they are no longer Messi Chinwo now belongs to the GFT nation.
No, before the expiration of the contract.
Yes.
That's what we are saying, because that was where the controversy actually started from.
Okay, wait, are you saying
before the expiration of the contract? So now
the expiration of the contract.
Yes.
Oh, okay, but now we don't know what's happened, but they're no longer together. Which I think the case at the courts was adjourned. So maybe I don't know which of them didn't appear, but it's a business relationship whatsoever. Let's just keep that aside. Yes, let's not go so deep down into details. So over to you, Kenny. Let's hear you.
Okay, so that aside, now I'm coming back to Big Sam.
Okay.
Where he spoke about what do we bring to the table? Now, I've been hearing about this all the time. What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Like, guy, I don't understand though. See, bringing another human to life alone is more than enough for you guys.
Okay.
What else do you want us to bring to the table?
Okay, that's fantastic. That's a very good point from a feminine point of view. Okay, whereby you actually see that you actually giving birth is also a huge chunk of responsibility.
It is
that you are bringing to the table. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I still narrow it down to my definition. And I actually give times to actually define, or I bring out dispensations to define my. During our father's time and our forefathers' time, they didn't actually marry because of what you are bringing to the table. Because they believe that there's this huge responsibility that God has bestowed upon a man, that you should be able to take care of your family. So if you're actually marrying this person, it's your responsibility that you fed for your family. All right. So man actually believes that is what it is. And I believe that even in today's world, most men believe.
Most men.
For most men. Of course, you can't speak for me. You can't speak for
I can't speak for you.
You can't speak for other fellow men that are
this
watching this
21st
podcast.
century with all these men where they run mad up and down.
We are coming to that. We are coming to that. That is another. I'm talking about. I'm talking about what the dispensation of our forefathers and our fathers. You understand? So they actually see relationship as a responsibility. Okay, they see relationship as something that it is mandatory tree that they actually put on their shoulders in
Yeah.
order to see that, yes, I'm talking about the modern men during our father's time. Now let's take into the rural men. You understand? They actually marry because they feel that, oh, if I can have a lot of children, it is my responsibility for me, even if I don't send them to school, but I should actually have a parcel of land where they can actually work and bring back to the house. You understand?
Yeah.
So everybody just have their own ideology.
Idea,
Now let's not take it down to the modern life.
Hey.
Now, a man I want to get married, and I'm already looking at the capacity of the woman I want to marry. What can she do? Is she? Do you watch Nurse Mirage shows?
Yeah.
Do you see when men start itemizing what they want in a woman? So it's beyond love.
It's beyond love.
It's no longer love anymore.
It's beyond love.
Hey, are you mentally stable? Are you a business woman? Are you somebody that wants to strive to see that you accomplish?
Okay, wait. So now, my own is, if you are asking me all these things, it better be a single.
No. Because the reason why men are not asking these questions is because what the women are actually posing to the table. The woman is asking that, okay, now I need a man that can take care of me, that can buy me hair, that can give me 100K in a month or in every week. I need a man that will love me for who I am.
But not all ladies are saying come and buy them.
We are not generalizing it. We are not generalizing it. We are saying that these are the exposure that we men have actually seen, and we say that, okay, now we are not gonna, let it not be a win-win situation right now.
Okay, you said bring.
We are bring to the table. So even though if it's not 50-50, even though if it's not 50-30, but I need you to be responsible. So the responsibility of a relationship lies in when it's either in a beneficial mode or when it's a survival mode. So during the times of our forefathers and mothers, this is what they do. They actually say that, okay, father, you go to work, go and fend for yourself. Okay, the little I can do to support you is fine. All right. Now, in this our modern age, you see a woman who just want to be at home, do content creation, probably post on social media, make her own money, and say that, oh, this money is just for me alone. And you know, there's this new orientation women have these days that my money is my money, but my husband's money is our money.